Hello, everyone, and welcome to the official weigh-in for Glory 105. The last heavyweight standing finals have finally arrived here in the Netherlands. And for those that are with us live here in Amsterdam and those watching around the world right now, we welcome you and remind you that tomorrow night it all ends with 8 men standing, and one will be not only the winner of the tournament, but will become the heavyweight champion of the world, something that hasn't happened in the Glory Ring in over a decade, which is also notable. It was great earlier this afternoon to see Remy and Melvin here to reflect on what kickboxing has always been. Tournaments have been the cornerstone of kickboxing around the world, but what has happened over the last year, I think it's important to take a moment and just reflect on how we got here. What's happened over the last year with Glory and for these fighters is unprecedented. 44 fighters entered the tournament representing 27 countries, and it comes down to just 8 men left standing. They have fought through, in some cases, 6 fights to get here because it is a double elimination tournament leading into tonight. And so both of those fighters who have fought through 6 fights to get here, interestingly enough, are paired up to fight each other, Leiduni and Svete Chanin, tomorrow night in the Gelredome in Arnhem. Let me take just a moment and say thank you to some great partners that have been with us for a while now. Fairtex and Kraken, RD Dubai, who has put up some bonus money that has already, some of it already been distributed. Some of it will happen tomorrow night in the Glory Ring for knockouts that have just been incredible. We have been treated to intrigue, inspiration, and yes, injury. And what we have learned from all of this over the last year, as in life, it's not always the biggest man, but the man with the biggest heart that succeeds. And we are looking forward to having you join us tomorrow night, whether you're with us live. There are still some seats available, so you may check on that. Or if you want to join us around the world, you can see it on the pay-per-view in the Netherlands on Kijk and the international broadcast on Triller TV. Full broadcast details available at glorykickboxing.com. Let me also, before we get started with the weigh-in, say thank you to a new partner, Illimite, the exclusive timekeeper and luxury partner of Glory 105 throughout the 2026 season. All right, it's time to get these fighters weighed in and ready for tomorrow night. Of course, we have the 8 finalists, which means they will fight 3 times in one night to be crowned tomorrow night here in the Netherlands. But we also have some great super fights, and we're going to get started that way with the weigh-ins here, and we'll begin in the light heavyweight division. Some new faces to the Glory Ring. The first fight of the night, Amin Ozer will be taking on Mohammed Hamdi. Ozer onto the scales first. He's here from Izmir, Turkey. Young professional career undefeated with 2 victories. The Punisher started kickboxing at age 14. He's a 10-time Turkish national champion. He weighs in at 94.3 kilograms. His opponent, out of Morocco, by way of Spain, here is Mohammed Hamdi. Hamdi, 20-4 on his career with 10 knockouts. He's a world and European amateur champion. Competed in multiple divisions and weighs in at 94.8. So it's Hamdi and Ozer that will get started with the first fight of the night, the super fight in the light heavyweight division. We will stick with the light heavyweights. For bout number 2, Enrico Pellegrino and Stefan Lecescu. Pellegrino here from Lecce, Italy. 28 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw with 9 career knockouts. He'll also be making his first appearance inside the Glory Ring and comes on a 3-fight winning streak, including a win over Glory veteran Pascal Touré back in November. 94.8 for Pellegrino, an Italian national champion and world Muay Thai champion. Now, Stefan Lecescu, it is great to have him back inside the Glory Ring from Romania. 18 wins with 6 losses. The Golden Boy set to make his 7th Glory start. 8 of his last 10 bouts have ended by knockout. He was the 2023 Newcomer of the Year. 94.9 for Lecescu. Latescu and Pellegrino. Tomorrow night at Glory 105. As is the case in any tournament, we will also have a reserve bout. These two fighters will fight to decide who will stand by in case they're needed due to injury later in the tournament brackets. It's Vasile Amarate taking on Serdar Uruglu. Both making their Glory debuts. Will get Amarate onto the scales first. 13 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. He goes by the nickname the Lionheart and arrives a winner of 4 of his last 5, a Romanian national champion. Amarate, 103.3 kilograms. Now his opponent, Serdar Uruglu. Uruglu is here from Turkey, 23 wins with 3 losses, 10 of those wins by knockout. The killer, winner of 6 of his last 7, he is on a 3-fight winning streak and has traveled the world with his skills, Thailand, Mexico, Middle East. A world amateur Muay Thai and kickboxing champion, 112.7 for Uruglu. Fair number of light heavyweights on this card. Back to the light heavyweight division. Aline Nikita will take on Luis Tavares. Nikita fighting out of Romania, 18 wins with 3 losses, 7 wins by knockout. He drops down to light heavyweight. All of his bouts to this point have been in the heavyweight division for Glory. The Beast is a Romanian national champion. Been on a good run, too. He's won 6 of his last 8 fights. 94.2 for Nikita. Now, Luis Tavares, the infamous Luis Tavares, fighting out of the Netherlands. Had a big win at Collision 8 in December after being away from the Glory ring for 2 years. He is feeling stronger and ready for what comes next in his career. 64 wins, 10 losses, 21 career knockouts. This will be his 11th Glory appearance, and he weighs in today at 94.5 kilos. Luis, by the way, a 2-division European champion. And then a good treat for Glory fans that are going to be watching or with us live tomorrow night. We have 2 top 10 featherweights that are going to enter the ring. Denise Demikapu, along with Andre Santos. Demikapu, fighting out of the Netherlands by way of Brussels. He is ranked number 10 in the Glory World Rankings. Comes with a record of 15 wins and 5 losses. 10 of those wins by knockout. The bad boy won his debut in the Glory Rival Series back in 2022 by first-round knockout. 65 kilos even for Demikapu. Now his opponent, Andre Santos, fighting out of Lisbon, Portugal. He is ranked number 7 in the Glory World Rankings. 23-2, undefeated inside the Glory ring, 2-0, 3 knockdowns in those 2 fights, and made his debut at Glory 94 in Antwerp with a second-round knockout. 64.9 for Santos. Some think this could be one of the fights of the night in the featherweight division, 3 3-minute rounds in Arnhem tomorrow night. And yes, we have some welterweights, Brice Kambu and Hamisha Kambu. A late entry onto the card, stepping in from Cameroon by way of Germany, 20-6 for a career record with 5 knockouts. The Reaper is a multi-time German champion and had back-to-back stoppage wins for titles in Japan and Romania. He weighs in today at 82.9. Now his opponent, Hamisha, 42 wins, 2 losses, undefeated in 6 prior Glory appearances. 5 of those 6 wins have ended by knockout, 4 of those in the first round. He won titles in Morocco, China, and Japan, and weighs in today at an even 84 kilos. Welterweights scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your co-main event of the evening tomorrow night promises some fireworks. Christian Ristia taking on Bahram Rajabzadeh. This will take place in the heavyweight division. Ristia out of Bucharest, Romania. 44 wins, 27 losses, 13 knockouts for the Gladiator. A German and Romanian champion. Weighs in at 102.6 kilos. And his opponent, making his way back into the glory ring, Bahram Rajabzadeh, here from Baku, Azerbaijan. 72 wins, 6 losses, 64 career knockouts. 9 of his last 10 ended by knockout. He brings an 80% knockout ratio. The Golden Wolf was the breakout fighter of the year in 2023, and he weighs in at an even 100 kilos. And now the moment you've been waiting for. The 8 finalists in the last heavyweight standing tournament. Set in quarterfinal matchups. The first quarterfinal, Sofian Laiduni and Milos Vetichanin. Laiduni, widely regarded as the best heavyweight in France. 42 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. He is a French national and European champion. Qualified for the finals with a majority decision over Levi Richters and a unanimous decision over Nabil Kahab. 111.5 for Laiduni. Now his opponent, Milos Vetichanin. Milos, 7-3 in glory. Just named Fighter of the Year for 2025, a 3-time Serbian national champion. All of his glory finishes have come in the first round. 17-5 on his career. 99.5 kilos for Vetichanin. And as I mentioned a moment ago, these two may have been probably taken the toughest path to the finals, both fighting 6 times to get here. Quarterfinal number 2, Errol Zimmerman, Anis Bouzid. Zimmerman, what a career. 112 wins, 20 losses, 1 draw, and 45 career knockouts. All of his glory wins have come by knockout. His first round KO at a minute into the fight at Collision 8 sent him to the tournament. The Bone Crusher weighs in at 125.5. Now his opponent, Anis Bouzid. Bouzid, fighting out of Morocco. Takamura has the highest knockout ratio in the tournament, 77%. Qualified at Glory 100 last June. 48-4 with 37 career knockouts. It's 111.2 for Bouzid. Bouzid, Zimmerman. The winner advances to the semifinals tomorrow night. The third quarterfinal, Nidal Bashiri and Tariq Osaro. Bashiri onto the scales first out of Morocco. These two are training partners, so it's with mixed emotions that they step in. Bashiri fighting out of Morocco. The Soldier with a career record of 20 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, and 5 career knockouts. He's coming off a big win over Big Sexy Horta with a first-round TKO at Collision 8 in December. 121.8 officially for Bashiri. Now his opponent, Tariq Cookie Osaro. Fighting out of Nigeria, 29 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, and 16 career knockouts. The former interim heavyweight champion, heavyweight tournament champion. 8 of his 9 wins inside the glory ring have come by knockout. It's 131.4 for Cookie Osaro. Picking a favorite's tough in this tournament, but a lot of people have already said Cookie may be the favorite. And then the last quarterfinal of the night, Michael Boapea and Maury Kromo. Boapea stepping in to replace the injured Antonio Plazabat, fighting out of Ghana. This man's going to fight in his 3rd division inside the glory ring, number 1 ranked in the middleweight. He won the light heavyweight 4-man tournament in December and now wants to test his skills at heavyweight. Weighs in at 99.1, the time bomb, a winner of 7 of his last 8. His opponent, Maury Kromo. Kromo, the Black Ghost, comes in 35 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 7-1 inside the glory ring. He's the youngest in the finals at just 26 years old and qualified for the finals all the way back at Glory 100 in June with wins over Nikita and a viral flying knee over Rajabzadeh. 103 kilograms even for Kromo. All right, let's get all 8 of our finalists to the front of the stage, please, for a photo opportunity here. The last time you will see them all together before tomorrow night inside Gelredome in Arnhem. I've been corrected. Michael Boapea wants to make sure he's the youngest at age 25 in the tournament tomorrow night. 44 fighters started this journey. 8 are still in. You see what the fighters are fighting for. Cookie said he would place this cup right at the front door of his house so that everybody that came in either had to drink from it or make a donation. And then, of course, the heavyweight belt is also on the line. We hope you can be there with us tomorrow night inside the Gelredome in Arnhem, or watching around the world. Are you ready for glory?